game on Yangsu. I don't understand how you can complain about top 3 production, and this upsets me a little bit. This is months of hard work and dedication have gone into this. Anyway, over here in the left bottom side of Yangsu, we got the man who's perhaps a big favorite for this tournament. And the moment I saw the plays of this tournament, Johan, I already got a little excited and hoped for a TaeJa versus Live class later on. Because despite having a Protoss heart, there's one thing that would excite me. It's TaeJa versus Live, as I love both. But that's very far. It's possible though, maybe on Sunday. And of course, I can't wait for to cast some of these games live on Sunday as well. As live, of course, is in general always more fun. Either way, TaeJa is our blue Terran spawning in the left bottom side of this map. He's had a fantastic 2013. I actually believe this is the first time we're going to see him officially in 2014. At least on a relatively big stage with a big prize pool. He's going to go up against the Boss Stars MC. I'm so used to saying SKMC, so I'll probably do it a couple of times this cast. Hopefully not too often though, as it will not always be SKMC. As right now it seems like MC is going to take a Jason Derulo take on things. And he's going to ride solo for a little while.
Yeah, why not? If he wants to try it, I wish him the best as always. MC, he wants to go for a scout after his gateway here, and we've seen this coming back a lot more lately than before, especially from Koreans. Europeans, they don't like to scout much. I'm talking Protoss players here. Well, actually Terrans too. Look at Show, man. But anyway, Protoss players in Europe don't do that much scouting, but Koreans, it's very important for them to know exactly what they're up against, to know if there is a gas taken and at what time. So you're going to see them scout a lot early on and then adapt from there. So MC here is going to be able to see exactly what kind of wall there is up, when gas was taken, and from there he can decide what he wants to go into.
Well, he's going to see that TaeJa has at least dropped a refinery and will most likely just be a Reaper into expand. I'd be surprised to see anything else from TaeJa, but maybe he's going to switch it up a little bit and sometimes bust out a quick factory build and drop some Widow Mites. But knowing TaeJa is probably just going to do what TaeJa does best, and that is micro Marines and Marauders all over the place, and later on go for some multi-prong aggression. What is the style that you like to do on Yangsu? Because Blink Stalker builds are extremely popular on this map. We know that MC is also a relatively big fan of this, as he did multiple times in this good WCS run he had against MMA and all the other Terrans that he played.
But by the way, sorry, but that was a late refinery, which makes me wonder, well, what is this for? I thought he was gonna go for command center into reactor, which I like to nickname the MVP build, but no, TaeJa is just getting. Okay, I guess he got the reactor first and then the command center. He's gonna pressure with 2 Marines.
Yeah, a little ballsy.
What? And MC's. Where are his units? He has 1 mothership core now. Does TaeJa throw it on the bunker? Does he pull back? He should know surely the timing of that mothership core, and he's gonna evacuate. He confirms the nexus. He might have scared MC for a second, and MC is gonna hide a pylon out on the map. So that, I think, answers your question. We're either gonna see a Twilight or a Stargate. Considering the position, do you
I think it's gonna be a Stargate.
Okay.
I think he's gonna go a little crazy. There's a factory already on the way, so there's still a little bit of crazy build.
He doesn't have the gas for a Stargate though. This might be a Twilight.
Yeah, you're right. So maybe we're gonna see some Blink Stalkers after all. It's a really quick factory. Widow Mines can be very good, but at the end of the day, you're gonna need units as well. Just Widow Mines alone won't keep you safe. Won't keep you warm through these cold winter nights.
Not many things can.
Oh, maybe some Hellions actually. Yeah, that would be kind of sick. Yes, he is starting to reduce 2 Hellions at a time. Now this could go kind of well for him if all of MC's units are out of position. It can be very annoying once he wants to be aggressive, but actually you have to worry about your own.
He left his probe next to his Twilight Council, so I think Dark Templar's here. Surely he's gonna make a Dark Shrine now, since he left the probe there. Why else would he have left it there? And yeah, Dark Shrine goes down. How ready is TaeJa gonna be for this? It's gonna come down to, does he have scans ready? Does he spot it early enough? And MC, he cannot mess up the position of his proxy pylons here. If this gets spotted, he will be in a lot of trouble. But right now, TaeJa is gonna start being aggressive. MC's mothership core is out of position. He's gonna take quite some damage from these Hellions and Marines.
Yep, Hellion's gonna cruise up into the main base, and this is annoying for MC as well. He has to start microing those Stalkers. I'm gonna try to show both fights at once. The Stalker will fall on the left side. At the same time, these Hellions are doing a little bit of work. Either way, every single probe that he kills right now is a good one, because that's a probe that he doesn't expect to kill. But TaeJa right now has to realize something is going up, something is up over here. Like, why does MC have nothing in his main?
And his eBay is going to complete soon. Does he know that there is Dark Templars coming? He's getting a bunker. If he gets the turret, he's going to be in a great position, because there is nothing to drop those Dark Templars. But look at MC. Because of this aggression, he's getting his gateways late. He's going to have 2 gateways ready to warp in 2 Dark Templars, but not 3.
I think the DTs will be able to do something in the natural. There won't be a turret. Maybe one scan can go down, taking a look at the orbital command. There's a Widow Mine in the natural as well. Yeah. TaeJa right now is expecting oracles, though.
Yeah, 1 turret in the main, and 2 Hellions are gonna sneak into the mineral line of the main base here, thanks to a Medivac dropping them in there. MC suffering quite some losses early on. He needs to recover. He's lost 11 probes already. He's gonna need to kill a lot of SCVs there if he wants to be able to come back. The Dark Templar Natural is gonna get killed.
No, he might actually.
SCV. Oh, the Widow Mine.
The Widow Mine.
And the one in the main is gonna get surrounded. Actually, this does not look like a fair fight.
He was a little outnumbered, but at the end of the day, he put up a relatively good fight. The second turret is not up yet. TaeJa is maybe going to be forced to scan at least one more time. He's going to throw down a scan. Whoa, MC's Dark Templar might actually make it outside of scan range. This is annoying for TaeJa.
Oh, the Tech Lab. He's going to go for the Tech Lab. There is no other scan ready just yet. And TaeJa should be able to repair that here. He sends in some SCVs to repair it. MC is going to get right on it.
Scan is ready right now. Oh, it's gonna get really close though. Oh, MC! He was a little indecisive there. I think if he would have kept attacking it, then maybe he could have killed it. It was extremely close. Another DT is gonna try to run in, but this time the turret will be ready, so this DT won't be able to get in. At the end of the day, we're looking at 40 workers for our Protoss against 32 SCVs for our Terran player. It's not all that bad for MC. But let's not forget, guys, if you go DT, you don't really have something to transition into very smoothly. As right now there is no charge, no blink, no Colossus. MC is going up to double forts behind this. This might be a little overeager, because the first team timing could be kind of hard to deal with.
Yeah, this is what we've seen from MC a lot of times before. Even when he goes for blink, big blink aggression on 2 bases, he gets the double forts behind, and then he gets charged. And some Templars. TaeJa doing the classic trademark that he likes to do on a lot of the maps with a ramp, which is basically every map. He drops the Widow Mine inside of the ramp, and then he attacks the main with whatever is dropped in the main. And this is not actually doing much here. 1 probe. I guess you could say luckily he walked in there and died, but MC still doesn't seem to be aware of this. Do you think he's aware of it? He's getting a robo.
Well, he doesn't. He has no detection, so even if he's aware of it, he can't really do much other than.
Like he didn't like surround it very closely to make sure it cannot move. I guess it cannot reach his mineral lines. That's what's important in the end. And yeah, he's getting a cannon in his main mineral line. In the meantime, TaeJa is taking the 3rd base already. He has a Hellion on MC's third base, blocking it. And MC actually chooses to go for blink first, though, over charge. What do you think of this?
I'm not sure. I mean, it's going to help a lot in shutting down some of the drop aggression that will obviously be happening in the upcoming minutes, but it's also going to make his army a lot weaker in a straight-up fight, even when he has double forge. Don't be fooled, guys. Blinkstalkers are not that strong in a straight-up fight against a bunch of Stream Marauders. But of course, MC still has those Dark Templars out on the map as well. He can buy some time with this. But it's safe to say that it's going to be hard for MC to take a 3rd base, because if he wants to go up to 3 bases, then he will be forced to take a straight-up fight. I think TaeJa is getting in a good position, and MC did know about this Widow Mine, by the way. He's bringing over an observer very carefully and picks it up with those stalkers.
He's the boss toss, man. You can hardly surprise him. Oh, nice force here. I was gonna trap the Hellion here and kill it. With that photon cannon in the main, MC could defend very nicely against all of the small drops with some Hellions and Widow Mines with just a photon overcharge. He's gone up to 7 gateways now, which is basically as many as you need on 2 bases to try and take a 3rd base. Usually 8 or 7 is the good number. But TaeJa is in the meantime, look at his macro, man. He's well saturated on 3 bases. He's got defense everywhere with the turrets. He's got a bunker in his 3rd base. And he's just in a great position, I think, in this game to keep on macroing well and apply pressure at the same time, the same way Bomber did versus Sase.
MC has no idea about this 3rd orbital, and to be honest, Jon, in a game like this where I did some economic damage early on and my opponent opened the way he did with those Hellions, I wouldn't expect the 3rd orbital that quick either. I didn't even see that 3rd orbital up to the moment where it finished already for TaeJa. It might be because it's very early over here in
Yeah,
California.
MC saw it in production at the natural, I think.
That's right. Yeah, with his DTs, that's correct.
You
Sorry.
should know. So, I think he had it in his mind that his opponent did it, and he's gonna wanna look to basically do a War Prism drop in the main, possibly attack the third at the same time and try and do some economic damage. He's hoping that TaeJa will move out right now. Well, maybe not hoping, because he could take a lot of damage, but he has
it
a
would be
plan.
so sick. If TaeJa would have found the Twilight Council before Charge would be ready, that would be really sick. I think in the end he will be able to pick up the Twilight. Oh, good force fields there by MC. Guardian Shield being buffed as well. Picks up 2-3 units for free. MC, this is actually a position he can work with. It's double forge against a single engineering bay. Charge is about to finish up, so then he will have some power to fight straight up. This one Marine will scout this War Prism on the left side of the map though. And at the same time, these armies might clash in the middle of the map. Forward blink going down. MC is not afraid.
Yeah, 2 engineering bay are trying to catch up on upgrades now, by the way. But MC dropping in the main, warping in some extra zealots will be nice here. He has the 4 initial ones doing some damage. He cannot attack into the third here because he will be committing to this attack, and he does not want that just yet. So he's gonna kill as many SCVs as he can for now and evacuate with the War Prism. In the meantime, TaeJa trying to drop in the main of MC. MC was ready. He has some units. Photon Overcharge is gonna be used in the natural. That's not gonna do anything. Maybe kill some probes here and there, but MC was ready. He can blink as well. And
MC always...
He's brought himself back up in the game quite well.
Yeah. MC always surprised me. He always puts up a fight, man. Don't ever think that you're just going to be able to defeat MC like that. The only thing, Johan, is that he doesn't have that 5th and 6th assimilator yet, and this is really important. Imagine if those would have already been up and running, then I actually think he could drop a Robo Bay right now as well. He saw the Ghost Academy, so he has to know that, okay, eventually TaeJa is going to make a strong push, most likely when 2-2 is ready, and there are a couple of ghosts out on the field.
Yeah. Keep in mind, he doesn't have Storm yet. He starts just now, and TaeJa is going to go for a very, very strong timing here. MC is moving out of position. He's going to lose some very important zealots here. He has to be careful.
I like those defensive force fields. This time, however, TaeJa will find that Dark Shrine, so no more DTs for the rest of this game. Twilight goes down as well. So in a later phase, if TaeJa is somehow going to be able to drop and pick up this Templar archives, that would be really painful because then MC is going to have to rebuild both the Twilight and the Templar.
MC
I hate it when that
should
happens.
have Storm on time before the next big attack begins, but TaeJa right now is getting ghosts. And actually MC is supply blocked here for some time, and he does not feel confident enough at all to start Colossus production. So MC is gonna stick to this Zealot Templar composition. The problem is, as soon as there is a few ghosts entering the field, and there is actually more than a few, there is 5 ghosts out on the map right now, 3 more in production by TaeJa. He's gonna go up to 8 ghosts. Just before attacking, TaeJa has to be careful. He's one of those...
Good EMPs. Good EMP so far. Defensive Storm goes down, doesn't really connect with a whole lot of units. This is the scariest phase in the game. Another feedback will go down, but this is that moment where just Charge Slots and Blink is not going to cut it anymore. You're gonna need some really, really good storms, or maybe a bunch of archers to soak up the damage, or Colossus, but none of those things will happen. He was also forced to rebuild the Twilight for 3-3 upgrades. MC's gonna take this fight, but he doesn't have the DPS, Johan.
Yeah,
he can't take this fight.
I'm really surprised. He's behind on supplies, gonna try for a flank from behind with a few Zealots, but his entire front line died here, and he didn't have any storms left to storm this army. He's bringing in a few Templars later on, but he's losing everything, falling quite far behind on supply right now.
Yep. He didn't, like, if you want to fight a Bioball that big, you can do that when it's around 120, 130 supply. Meanwhile, a couple of Time Warps help out a little bit. Good storm there by MC, connects with quite a few Marauders, but still a lot of very low HP units, but they are still alive, and in the end, they represent a very serious threat. More cells being warped in though, maybe it's time for TaeJa to get out.
Yeah, he's gonna evacuate, just as you mentioned that, and MC starts 3-3, still no Colossus production in sight. His Robo is actually in the very far back of his main. This is interesting. I don't really like it personally, but TaeJa in the meantime taking your force base, still upgrading, and MC starting the 3-3 here. I'm not sure I agree with that, because obviously he's not going to finish on time to help and defend against this attack, but if he doesn't get it later on, he might end up paying the price. Nice.
A lot of goals on the field. He has 9 goals, he has 4 more in production. There are 11 goals right now on the field with 2 more on the way. It's just sick. That's going to be a very strong army against the no Colossus Protoss.
And MC is going to engage with a much smaller army here. Everything's dying very, very quickly. Nice EMPs went down. And TaeJa is getting rid of this army quite well. He's going to take the first game in this series.
He played really strong.